Hello, hello. Welcome to our hair salon. So I heard today you're interested in getting some blonde highlights. I think blonde is such a great summer change. So fun. Yes. Okay. So do you have any inspo pics, or would you like me to show you kind of the different options we have? You like to see some different options? Okay. So first, I'm going to show you the different types of blonde, because blonde is a very multifaceted color. And then I'll also show you the different ways we can highlight the hair with whatever color you choose. Okay, perfect. So this is a blonde hair color chart by hair.com, and basically on the y-axis here, it goes from darker blonde to light. So some girls really want to be blonde light, but others just want a little more dimension to their already brunette or darker hair. And then the x-axis here, we have warm shades of blonde, and it goes out to cool shades of blonde. So really just a preference thing. So starting toward the origin here with dark and warm, we have caramel, and just like the name, that very caramelly brownish blonde color. And then if you like the caramel but you want it just a little bit lighter, then it would be golden. The next lighter step up from golden would be honey, if you've heard the term honey blonde. And then another step up would be sandy. So picture like beach sand, that very light blonde color. And then if we go one step over, so still pretty warm, but getting a little bit cooler, it would be red blonde. A little bit lighter would be this strawberry blonde. And then a step up would be this medium blonde. So as you can see, just between the honey and the medium, the honey is a lot warmer tones, and then as we get to medium, it cools off a lot. Same with golden, pretty warm here, cools off a bit as we go this way. The next step is called dirty blonde. Some people are born naturally with this, but it's that blonde with hints of brunette, I would say, is how to describe that. Whereas this is like brunette with hints of blonde, I'd say this is more blonde, but yeah, less golden, more cool. And then if you like this strawberry vibe but you want more pinky, there's this pink blonde. If we go even lighter, this is ash. I would say ash and honey are very popular, just depending on your preference. And then we have light ash, which is almost like this white. Focus. And then there's also platinum. So platinum is going to be a little bit more on the warmer side, but light ash is going to be more on the cooler side as far as those white tones. And then finally, all the way on the cool side, we have gray blonde. We have a little bit lighter is dark ash, a little lighter is medium ash, and finally lightest and coolest is ice. So those are the different types of blonde if you kind of want to contemplate that. And then moving to how we can highlight your hair. Let's start with ombre. So ombre, as you can see, goes from dark in the roots and is lightest at the ends, and is that kind of gradient look. Then we have sombre, where you're getting a little more of that blonde color up into the roots, but it's still going overall from dark to light. We have color melts, So more of an even distribution of the blonde, but again, slightly darker on the roots. And then we have balayage highlights, which are just fully dispersed through the hair. Just a tiny bit darker at the top, but not much. The baby lights in base is like if you want to go full blonde. Like as you can see here, there's really not a brunette strand in sight. There's no like darker roots. It's just very even across the whole hair. Then we have baby lights. So you're seeing little tiny hints of the brunettes, highlights, and then foliage, which you can see, you see more of the brunette in the scalp again, okay? So just think about that, and you can hold this too if you like, and just let me know what color you're thinking and what type of highlight you're thinking. Okay, sounds great. I'm just gonna go get the proper blonde dye, the toner, and everything I need to start highlighting your hair. Okay, so now that I know kind of what you're thinking, I'm just gonna take a look at your hair and just make sure that I can do the services you like without causing any damage. Of course, blonde is gonna damage the hair slightly, but we want to minimize it as much as possible. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the dye and the toner. We're going to apply it to your hair, put the foils in, and then I will hand you over to my protege, and she will do well, you'll sit under a heater for a little bit, but then she'll do the washing and the drying and the styling of your hair. So I'm just the color pro for you today, okay? So I'm just gonna take a look at your hair. Could you tell me, is this all natural hair? The last time you had any dyes on it? Okay. Okay. I love the length. It looks pretty healthy. So you've had a little bit done, but not in a while. Okay. So from what I can tell, I think the blonde is gonna lift very well on like anything from the roots down. I think the ends, I'm just having a little concern. I'm not sure how they'll quite lift, just because they are a little bit more damaged than the rest of the hair. But we can go ahead and see how it lifts, and if you want to add in a trim, we can do that as well. Okay, but overall, I think the hair is pretty healthy and we'll be able to handle the blonde. Yes. Yes, I think we'll be doing great. Okay, so I'm just going to section some of the hair back here and work section by section. And just clip it back here, okay? So I'm gonna start with this upper and root section, okay? So I have my tools here. I'm going to take my formula. Okay. And then I do have these ear coverings if you'd like to wear them, just to ensure no dye gets on the ear. Okay, we'll go ahead and put those on. Okay, so I'm just going to put that and this one on this ear. Okay. And I'm just going to start sectioning the hair. Then I'm going to take my oils. Just mixing the dye. Perfect. It's so hot in here. I gotta put my hair up. Now I think the style you chose is just going to blend very well with your natural hair. And I think it will look great. Okay. So I'm done with the front section here. So I'm just going to turn to the back. What made you want to go blonde? Yeah. Oh, I love it. It's such a great change up from the norm. And hair appointments are just such good self-care. this looks great. Just add just a touch right there. That way when you pull your hair back, you'll have a few blonde as well. Okay, amazing. So it looks great. My protege is gonna go ahead and take care of the rest. I'll come check you out, make sure the blonde is processing great. But thank you so much for coming in today and trusting me with your blonde transformation.